Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I got 5 teams for you for the Journey event and the Underspire, the Wild Plains Underspire. The Journey event is a brown Taurus restriction, which is super limited, like 10 troops, very poopy, very hard. So, yeah, I got you though, I got you. When that type of thing happens, what you want to do is think about your weapons and remember that brown weapon includes ruby weapon. So this will be my high level team. I got a mid, I got a low, I got Underspire, so stay tuned. But Ruby Weapon and the Journey Troop. Ketris Soothsayer is the team. Of course, in Journey, you're going to want to buy up to the weapon if possible. Get your copy of the Journey Troop, the Pathfinder. The Pathfinder will give you more miles, it gives you more points, and has ×2 magic, so you really want to include it on your team. But Ruby Weapon, I think his name is Hornbreaker. Is that his name? Ketris and Soothsayer. Soothsayer is an empowered troop. Ruby Weapon's going to be doing most of the damage, exploding. Hornbreaker is there for the points mostly. Ketris is there for backup damage. And Soothsayer was about the only other thing worth putting on the team. I think I did Shaman class, might as well. But yeah, go back and pause it. Ruby Weapon, basically. Alright, the second team, we have the Doomed Spade, and guess what? The Doomed Spade is in the soulforge right now. So you should be able to get it. If you don't have the Ruby Weapon, you should be able to go get the Doomed Spade. It's one you should get anyway. It's good outside of this week. It's really good for this week, and it's good going forward. So it's a good investment. Go purchase it for like 900 diamonds in the soulforge if you don't have the Ruby Weapon. So we got the Doomed Spade, we got the Hornbreaker, we also have the new Glory Shop troop, and then Soothsayer again. So all these teams I think include I think from now on they all include these 3 troops there. The Journey troop, the new Glory Shop troop, and Soothsayer. Except for the Doomed Spade. The Doomed Spade is the main thing on this team. The Doomed Spade puts up brown gems onto the board. It does damage to the first 2 enemies. It's based on how many brown troops you have in your team and how many brown enemies there are. Now, your whole team is always going to be all brown, so it's a good time to use the Doomed Spade. You'll be throwing up a bunch of brown, hopefully getting extra turns, doing damage to the enemy team. It's still your turn. Maybe Hornbreaker kills something, throws a bunch of brown up there, extra turn, Doomed Spade gets back up, you cast it, boom, they're all dead. Something like that. If you need it, the 3rd troop there, the Glory Shop troop, you can cast it on your hero and give your hero a little bit of mana and a barrier so it stays alive. And then Soothsayer once again is empowered, destroys a row and a column of a purple gem. You kind of just cast it at the start of the fight to get everything going. But the Vigilant Shade is the Glory Shop troop there. Shaman class once again. Yeah, just try to loop on brown basically. Alright, here's the low-level team. It's the best thing I could come up with in this restriction. There's a lot of brown weapons, though. If you don't... you could do Life and Death, you could do Mang, you could do Earth's Fury, you could do Dustbringer. There's lots of brown weapons. I went with Black Manacles here, but if you have Life and Death, that might be a good option, too. Black Manacles hits all enemies, has a chance to devour. The Hornbreaker hits one enemy and puts a bunch of brown up there based on Taurus allies. Our whole team's Taurus, if you're doing Shaman. And then the Vigilante, or whatever his name is, once again, you're going to keep casting on your hero to keep your hero barriered, to give it some mana. And then Soothsayer, just cast it at the start of the fight if there's nothing else going on. It's really just a little bit of mana generation for free at the start of the fight. So, get up your Black Manacles, cast it, finish things off with the Hornbreaker, get everything back up with the other 2, and keep yourself safe with... I think I'd actually did Titan with this team, because there's no reason for us to have... well, there is with the 2nd slot, so you could do Shaman. But yeah, I think maybe you'd do Shaman, just to make sure your 2nd slot can get more brown on the board. But Shaman or Titan, something like that. Titan would help you with staying alive. You could match brown, get rock solid. Brown Storm would help the team. But if you want to do Shaman for more... like, if you're worried about dying, do Titan. If you're worried about wanting more offense, do Shaman. So, yeah, that was the low-level team, just casting Black Manacles, kind of hoping for a Devour, but if not, you got the 3rd troop to give yourself a barrier and some mana, I think, and you got the 2nd troop to clean up and help with the damage, and then the last slot there was, like, once again, like, the only thing available worth using, the Soothsayer Empowered. You can really do some stuff with that, though. If you really want to stare at the board, you can destroy a row and make some matches happen at least. Maybe some extra turns. But Black Manacles, Hornbreaker, Vigilant Shade, and Soothsayer is the super low-level team. I did do Shaman. Let's go. So that's your journey teams. I'm going to try this from now on. I do these teams on stream on Mondays around 10 a.m. EST, 10:30 a.m. EST, something like that. Tuesdays I do faction events around the same time. Pure 500, Deathless, High, Mid, Low. I do the Guild event on Monday, High, Mid, Low. I do the Underspire. I do Soulforge. I do Glory Shop. I do Event Key Drop Table. I forgot the Event Key Drop Table today on the stream. Dang it. Just thought about that. But here's the Underspire. This is our high-level team. This time we have access to, I think, Taurus instead of Brown Taurus or something, so it's a little bit better. So we have Rage Reaver, King Stormguard, Ketris, and Soothsayer. So that's going to be my Underspire team, my high level. I assume you have access to everything if you're high level. Rage Reaver's in the shop, though. If you don't have it, you can go to the shop and buy it in the soulforge. Puts up a bunch of red on the board based on Taurus allies on your team. So you want to make your whole team Taurus, you want to make your hero Shaman, and then it doesn't put two colors like other weapons do. It puts one color in a bunch of it, so it almost always gets an extra turn. It will fail, you know, it's a 90-something% chance to get an extra turn pretty much if you have all Taurus on your team. So it throws a bunch of red up there, and then guess who's red? King Stormguard, Ketris, there you go, Mechator. Then Soothsayer once again. Just plop that Soothsayer in your last slot this whole week, pretty much. Like, there's nothing else to do there except for him. But cast King Stormguard if you have both damage dealers up, because it blows up some lightning gems, and maybe it'll get itself back up or get Ketris up. Ketris is there kind of just to finish things off. Don't worry about mana blocking or anything on the Ketris. It's just in case we need it. It's not really, it's like who cares type of thing. But King Stormguard's our main damage dealer, Rage Reaver. Bunch of red. All that red from Rage Reaver is going to get up both of them anyway, most likely, so you'll have both. You cast King Stormguard first, and then you finish things off with Ketris. Start the fight with Soothsayer. Alright, we're in Underspire still. We're going to do our mid to slash low level team here. I didn't do 3 teams. I don't feel like that many people do Underspire like they're supposed to be, so I'm not going to make 3 whole teams for it. But this is like a low and a mid. There's no legendaries on here. It's just the Rage Reaver, which you can get in the Soulforge for a very cheap 300 diamonds. I think you should get it if you can. You know, Doomspade was my #1 recommendation on the stream, but you know, Rage Reaver was right up there with it. So you're making a bunch of red again. This time you got Mechator. So just double up a Mechator with the Soothsayer on the bottom. That should be good. You have all Taurus on your team. We're doing Shaman class. The Rage Reaver, just get the Rage Reaver up. You know, cast it, make a ton of red, get both Mechators up, cast it, hit 2 slot, kill 3 enemies, finish them off with the other one. If they're still alive, you just do it again. Rage Reaver, get both Mechators up, finish them off. So this type of team, I'm expecting you're going to about the 4th boss, but you probably could go all the way. In the first team, I'm hoping that you're going to the 7th boss or something. But yeah, I'm going to try this going forward. I'm going to stream on Mondays, hopefully earlier, like 9:30 or 10 a.m. EST. And then I'm going to save all my teams from that stream, and then make a pre-recorded video after the stream. You know, hopefully like 10 minutes or less is what I'm shooting for. And it's just the teams. It's going to be the guild event. It's going to be the Underspire for the week. And that'll be my way of doing extra videos this month. I'm posting every day. I'm streaming Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, around 10 a.m. EST, 10:30 a.m. EST. And now I'm posting extra videos too. I'm really trying, y'all. If you want to reward me, hit a super thanks. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Get about channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Subscribe. Let's get to 10K. Subscribe. Let's go.